Don't ever let this world make you hard in your heart. And don't ever let it bury you until you've made your mark. Because every ending you've endured is actually where you start to become the you that was always meant to be considered art. It's normal for the darkness to envy the light. So when you feel like life's attacking you, you're probably right. But it's only because the power you hold is so bright that it can warm the entire earth in a single cold night. I may not know you personally, but you should know that you matter. And that without you in this world, it would be a disaster. I encourage you to spend at least a day dipped in laughter. Forget about your sorrows. We'll deal with them after. And yes, they may still be there when we return, but at least you'll have a peace inside you that you've earned. Because for every flame you held that left you burned, is a grace that is placed in each lesson you've learned. Do you see it yet?
Makeup based on this girl's dead hamster.
الو، ازيكم يا جماعه؟ ده بارت 2 من السكتش بوك تور اللي طلبتوه مني امبارح، والنهارده هحكي لكم مسيرتي الفنيه لان كذا حد سالني على الموضوع ده. اول حاجه، انا بدات ارسم من وانا عندي 6-7 سنين، فالموضوع اخد سنين طويله من التدريب، بس مش عايزه الموضوع ده يبقى محبط لاي حد. اي حد بيبدا اي حاجه لازم في الاول هيبقى بطيخه. انا شخصيا كنت وما زلت بطيخه، ولسه بتعلم ولسه هتعلم، وحتى اللي بيعلموني لسه بيتعلموا، فاحنا ممكن نعتبرها حافز انه ده في حد عملها اهو، يبقى انا كمان اقدر اعملها. اول حاجه عملتها كانت ان انا اشف اي حاجه قدامي، سواء من كتاب، مجله، تلفزيون، الكمبيوتر، كنت بشوفها عشان تظبط الخطوط، وكان تدريب كويس جدا انصح بيه لاي حد بيبدا. بعد كده بدات ارسم فري هاند، وبعد كده اكتشفت الاختراع الجامد بتاع التوتوريالز. فضلت كده لحد سنه اولى جامعه، اخدت كورس في القسم الحر في فنون جميله، ده بصراحه كان مفيد. اتعلمت الرسم من الطبيعه والمنظور وكل الحاجات دي، كلها اساسيات ممكن تتعلموها من يوتيوب، موجوده كتير جدا. نقطه التحول بقى وبدايه رسمي من خيالي كانت في 2018 لما اتقابلت في مسابقه اسمها انكتوبر. قعدت لاول مره في حياتي كل يوم اجبر نفسي ارسم رسمه من خيالي وجديده وبتوبيك مختلف عن اللي قبله. هما بيدوني التوبكس بس برضو ستيل كان الموضوع مش سهل، بس اول ما خلصته انا شفت الفرق بعيني بين اول رسمه واخر رسمه، فالموضوع كان اروع حاجه عملتها في حياتي بصراحه. ومن حلاوه الموضوع اديني بكرره تاني بس في 100 يوم بقى، ربنا يسهل ونكملها. وبس كده، قولولي بقى انتوا في انهي مرحله في دول؟
There's an Ira Glass quote that's been a game changer for me. He talks about how nobody tells people who are beginners that we start creative work because we have good taste. So in the beginning, we're trying to be good, but it's not that good yet. But our taste, the thing that got us into this, is still killer. So there's kind of a gap because our taste is good, but we know what we're making isn't where it could be. This is where a lot of people quit. But everyone goes through this. And if you're just starting out, you gotta know it's normal, and the most important thing you can do is do a lot of work. It's only by doing a lot of work that we close that gap. So fight your way through it and keep at it. And keep at it.
Our daughter paints everything, which we love. But this newest one is our favorite so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Aujourd'hui j'ai raté mon dessin. Non, 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 non. Écoute, peu importe ce qui s'est passé avec ton dessin ou l'erreur que tu penses avoir fait, tu l'as pas raté, crois-moi. Peut-être que tu penses avoir raté ton portrait parce qu'il était disproportionné, c'est ça? Sauf qu'en réalité, t'as dû voir qu'il était disproportionné. Et voir ses erreurs, c'est un super progrès. Et rassure-toi, déjà, la beauté parfaite, ça n'existe pas, et en plus, c'est chiant en dessin. Ou peut-être que pendant ton ancrage, t'as dérapé. Mais c'est pas grave du tout. Improvise, ça peut donner un résultat hyper original. Ou bien peut-être que pendant que tu posais tes couleurs, t'as débordé. Mais qui t'a dit que tu devais colorier entre les lignes? C'est chiant, fais-toi plaisir. Je pense que vous avez compris le message que je veux faire passer dans cette vidéo. Quand vous dessinez, vous faites jamais d'erreur, oubliez pas. Vous pouvez que progresser puisque vous êtes en train de créer des choses, c'est hyper important.
Own your power. Own your power. You are uniquely and wonderfully made, and you have extraordinary power. Never let anyone make you doubt that which is uniquely you. When people are starting to question whether or not you can, and you start to doubt whether or not you can, red flag, you have just given away your power. You need to know that you know that you know that if you have been invited into the room, you belong in the room. Belong.
How many fish in the sea? It'll be so empty without me. Now this looks like a job for me. Like a
oh my God, baby, baby, don't you see? I got everything you need. Only a genius can love on the line. Oh my God, baby, baby, don't you see? I got everything you need. Only a genius can love on the line. I'm a
Two baby. Kinda just want to paint.
Inspirational artistry.
Baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you.
and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids. Cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. Every inch of you is perfect on the bottom, 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 to the top.
You hate it, right, when you go to school and your teacher starts screaming at you in front of the class for having green hair and colourful clothes, right? And then, don't you hate it when the same night the teacher comes round and sits on your floor and your parents are confused and you just sit on the couch with your parents wondering why his teacher's now sat on your living room floor. Yes, we've got green hair. Yes, we had a box dye night. That's the kind of family we are. And when my daughter's old enough, she'll get tattoos as well. But get up off my floor and go back to teaching. What the hell is going on in this comic strip? There's some hieroglyphics up top. I can't decipher them. I think he's trying to say some people's parents are unique, let the kid be too. God knows.
President Trump was frustrated and angry over the turnout.
Thanks to a secret campaign on TikTok.
The most powerful generation our world has seen.
If you look at my work closely, you can see that I'm far from perfect. There's a lot of imperfections and a ton of mistakes. But that's the best part. All of those little mistakes add up to a lot of lessons learned. And if you take a step back and look at the bigger picture, you realize they weren't mistakes at all.
Hey there, we're gonna have a little paint chat today. And if you're feeling scared of what the future may bring, or you're doubting yourself, or you feel lost, this is a reminder that no one can do you better than you can. No one on this planet has your exact smile, your heart, your soul. You're here for a reason, whether you know that reason yet or not. And I promise you, you're going to be okay. So pick up a paintbrush, play your guitar that's been sitting in the corner, lace up your shoes, phone a friend, whatever it may be that sparks joy in you. You got this.
Don't make me choose between you and her.
Why? I'll sit and watch you carve.
'Cause you'll choose her.
With the fire that you started in me.
Yeah.
But you never came back.
I'm Michael Cuff, your TikTok art educator, and today we're going to talk about Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe is known as the mother of American modernism. She was born November 15th, 1887 in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. She is famously known for paintings of skyscrapers in New York City, as well as works based on her time living in New Mexico. But her most famous works of art, which you probably recognize her for, are her stunning flower works, which look a little like, well, you know. Her beautiful coloration and clean line work represent many, many elements of the modernist movement. Today, she is one of the most recognized American painters and is the foremother of the American feminist art movement. And what's so amazing about Georgia O'Keeffe is she rose to the top of her field at a time when it was completely dominated by men. And her gorgeous artworks inspire new generations even today. Want to learn more about artists like Georgia O'Keeffe? Follow me here.
Inspirational artistry.
You gotta